All right, welcome back. This is part 11 of our Dark Souls 2 walkthrough. This is PG here.
And Jam Jam.
And in the last episode, we died to the Pursuer because being a mage sucks. So this time around, I'm going in as a warrior. And hopefully the results will be quite different.
I like how I called the fact that you don't want to be a mage about halfway through this, and then we're not even halfway through, and you're just like,
I
"Fuck it, I'm just gonna be a warrior."
I chose my weakest character option so that it would be a better walkthrough. Because I don't want to make everything look super easy. Alright, so here he is. He's being cool. Boom, doing little dodges. I'm just going to give him a little butt poke, but
And
we totally misjudged the
missed that.
length. Alright, so you can already tell, just by the way I've been avoiding his attacks, being a warrior is the way better option for this particular fight. I do love if you look on his back, if you kind of have a chance to, or if you just die and have a chance to look, he has a shitload of weapons just sitting in a sack on his back. Like he has a spear and an axe in there. It's actually pretty cool. Now at this point, I've been fairy tapped like once, and I'm doing pretty good. I'm enjoying a straight warrior fight right here, even though I'm using a super weak weapon for this fight. I'm pretty sure he has good resistance to magic, or to fire, I should say. So I don't think using fire sword was a good option here, but it's my strongest weapon, and we're sticking with it. I'm smitten by it. I can't help myself. Now he has a bunch of crazy long string attacks. So as long as you can get away from the first one, you should survive the string of attacks. I do actually, here in a second, showcase that you can stun lock the Pursuer after a certain point. It definitely takes a lot of hits to stun him with a weapon this weak, however. But it's definitely worth it. I mean, once he's stunned, you know, he wants no part in the fight. So, bam, just stun locking him to death. And he gets fucking salty about it. And he nails his first real hits in the game right there. And at this point, I'm like, I should be a total dick and end this fight as a mage. So I'm looking, where's my chance to switch weapons? He keeps stunning me and not doing anything about it. So we switch and end it. So pretty much didn't have to heal that entire fight. Nice, clean, quick fight. Being a warrior, obviously the superior little kind of option for this fight. I'm sure later on I'll fight some people and like some bosses where being a mage will be super helpful. But for right now, I'm just not seeing it. But I will, however, I'm going to show you guys how to get the Drawn Lake outfit. It's right here. You have to beat the Pursuer to get it. You get full armor set, gloves, feet, chest piece. There is no helmet, and you also get the sword and shield, which is pretty nice. It's actually really good armor for this far in the game, but I just like how I look right now, so I really want no part in that silly Drawn Lake shit. I was gonna go back to the bonfire, but then I realized how badly I whipped the shit out of that guy, and I just decided to push forward. Um, the easiest way I can think to put it is, you know, if you didn't struggle against a boss, you don't really need to go back to the bonfire before progressing. So we're gonna go ahead and enter into one of the. I like this cutscene. I wouldn't say it's one of the best cutscenes, but it is a fun, nice little cutscene. You kind of get to be the pursuer here for a second. You know what I mean?
You're gonna get picked up by Snuggly.
I might. I might. And Okay, we'll go. All right, here we go. I'm just looking around. A fucking falcon grabs me. Nobody expects to be picked up by a giant falcon. I do, however, think it's weird that the falcon drops you off in a different area. And it makes me think that if I hadn't killed the pursuer and I had gone through the Lost Bastille and made my way to this area, would he be there? Since this is where the Falcon knows to take me, I think it's kind of weird. I kind of want to know if the pursuer would be here just chilling like, hey man, what's up? Welcome to my house. Do you care for chips and dip? You aren't invited.
Guess I'll just go then.
Okay. Oh, you came back.
Now I'm lazy.
Oh, it happens. Alright, so we got a shitload of souls. I just realized it. We should probably go back to a bonfire and level up. It is pretty easy to level up in this game. I don't think you will ever need to like farm for souls to level up in this game. I mean, I'm the weakest character choice in the entire game, and I haven't really had too much issue so far.
Well, I see you're picking up more of those soldiers' souls and knight souls and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I haven't really used them yet. I haven't really needed to. I like to actually use those maybe if I only need like 100 or 200 more souls for a level up. Or if I'm right in front of a merchant ready to buy some things and I don't have enough souls. There's no point in the minute you getting them just crushing them and having a shitload of souls for no reason. Because, you know, it's too easy for the game to take that away from you. Now, I decided that I wanted to run this level in 2 different directions. I'm going to show you real quick the next Heidi Night. You remember the Heidi Night from, what was that, episode 2? No, episode 3.
Was it 3? Yeah, it was 3. Because that was when you fell in the hole and I laughed my ass off.
That is rude, but correct. Actually, it might have been part 4. I think we ended part 3 with me dying like that.
No, we didn't.
But, alright, here we go. I really thought that was an NPC. Some of these dudes just put their signs down in the perfect spot. It's deceptive. And, alright. There's our new little Heidi Knight. So, to get his attention, we're just going to poke his buns. And we roll away. I had no idea if my guy rolled that slow, to be honest. I really should have been hit by that. Alright, but we look cool. And, here comes little Heidi Knight. We're going to test how far he's willing to come in here. I started to cast way too early onto that. As you can see, just one poke took like 1/3 of my health away. These guys are really overpowered. So I used my new spell. I was just instantly disappointed in it. So we're just gonna go ahead and kill this guy with magic. There's really no point getting in there trying to fight him with this weak weapon. But he gives us his little spear. Thanks a lot. We're not gonna use it, but that's okay. Now, there's the right way and the wrong way to go down here. That's the wrong way. Oh, we're going to do the wrong way. That's the right way. That's a ladder. It takes you right down. But we're going to do the wrong way. Now, that platform down there can break. So if you do a jump attack, expect to fall all the way down to the ground and be chewed on by dogs. So we're just shooting this dude with some magic. Just magicking it up. We fall down onto his platform. We're going to shoot these dogs with magic, because why not? Alright, so we took that one out. These dogs die really easily. I think I could actually just one-shot them with my sword, but I don't want to jump down there and fight multiple enemies. Those big mummy-looking dudes drop their weapon really easily, actually. It's, like, really easy for them to drop it. I think they just have a super high drop rate, but I think I end up with like 2 or 3 of them by the end of this place. Now we broke that false wall. It's just boarded up. It was real easy, pretty simple. That's a royal swordsman. They're pretty cool. They usually hunt in packs. There's usually like 3 or 4 of them, making them pretty hard to fight. But in here, we have these cool, like, little zombie guys. And, they have one attack that is super crazy. And here it is. He jumps and lands on the ground, and it explodes and just sends you flying.
Huh.
It does a huge amount of damage. So those guys are actually one of the most dangerous enemies in the entire game, really. I mean,
do they ever come in groups?
Oh, yes. That's later on. I had no idea this door was locked. I felt super dumb once I noticed that, though. So I saw if there was any enemies on the other side that would let me through. It was a wooden door. I saw if I could break it, and I couldn't. So it's time to find a new route. And with that, it's time to go see Macduff. I think that's his name. He's a blacksmith.
Typical.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so this is the ladder that you would have actually gone down had you gone down the right way. So for anybody that's playing like a warrior build, you might want to go down that ladder and just go down there and fight. You don't want to run the risk of jumping off of that and trying to do a jump attack, or that zombie guy breaking the platform. It's just not worth it. You take fall damage. You have like 4 enemies attacking you. It's just not the right way to do it. Now through that little crack, you can see a bonfire. And we just picked up an Estus shard. So we are doing awesome right now. Now we're just going to get the hell out of there. I know how to get to Macduff, but as you'll see here in a minute, a fucking homing barrel. That's the only way I know how to describe this. A fucking homing barrel.
A homing barrel.
You will see what I mean here in a minute. And I don't mean like Donkey Kong, alright? Now we're just gonna karate chop these dogs to death. That one drops a human effigy. That's awesome.
That's weird.
It's probably from eating people. Now I stand here, kind of try to get this guy's attention. He kicks the barrel. It's rolling perfectly straight and then follows me into the wall. And blows up against the wall.
Alright.
Yeah. It made no sense. I was a little salty about it, because that means I have to go to another bonfire just to get that barrel back. So that was pretty annoying. There's no way. I don't have the key for that door. So we're going to have to see Macduff later. Right now, I'm going to show you one quick little shortcut. We don't have it unlocked yet, and I'm going to utilize it later. But for right now, I can just show it to you. There's a little dog here. They even lure you over here with an item. They want you to see this fucking shortcut. And it's right down there. You're going to open that door later on after fighting some enemies. It leads off of the side of a cliff. You should know not to do that. So it's a nice shortcut later. Once the door's open, you can run and jump and you'll end up inside. It's a nice shortcut to the, man, what are those guys called? I don't even remember what they're called. It's the boss for this area, though.
Turtle.
It is not a turtle. I think I do get this guy to blow himself up, though. Yeah, I do. Good for you. And the weapon he has right now is the, I think it's called like the Great Machete or Great Scythe or something like that. That's the weapon that they drop constantly. It's a decent weapon. I don't think it's going to be something I use on this mage, though, at all. Alright, but for right now, we are coming towards the end of this video. We're just going to go ahead and snake one last item.
What item would it be?
It's just a large Titanite shard. I just wanted to get that.
Comes in handy.
Alright guys, that's going to be the end of this video, and we'll see you in part 12.
Bye!
Alright, goodbye from Bobblehead.